Hello, SpeedGaming. My name is Sada, and welcome back to the Pokemon Crystal Cinco Bingo tournament. So today we have a match between ysta and Snorms. We will be first to 5 bingos. If you're not familiar with the format, wins the race, and we look like we should be getting started here any right now. I'm joined by Snowbear. Today, Snowbear.
Hello. Indeed. And this is the loser's quarterfinals. The winner goes up against Cav and the loser goes home. So this is going to be exciting.
Yeah, both runners very established in the community. I personally, I know Snorms has been is always talked about as like one of the kind of gods of like optimal movement and like really high tier competitive play, and I definitely have also seen ysta around with lots of practice runs, so should be an interesting match between these two.
This is going to be definitely something good.
Okay, so first things first, let's talk about the card a little bit. So the biggest thing to me about this card is, first off, as far as day goals, you probably want the day to roll over just as a safety precaution for row 2, call 3. 5 different Pokeballs. You can end up giving an Apricorn to, I forget what his name is, Kurt in Azalea, and fly back there later. It gives you a new Pokeball, a fastball, typically, which will help out with that goal. Lots of catching goals, especially near the center. Miltank Tauros is something that we're definitely going to have to be on the lookout for, because that is not at all a guaranteed goal, and with it being smack in the center, that will be very big if one of the runners is able to find it. As far as corner goals, Ho-Oh Lugia isn't usually that bad. If you find one out in the wild, doing the static Ho-Oh can be time costly, but it is a guaranteed goal. Call a Sailor is also a very timely but guaranteed goal. Black Glasses, again, you have to go to Blackthorn. Very time costly, but also very doable. So it looks like we're in for maybe a bit of a longer race, depending on what information ends up being, because a lot of our guaranteed goals are going to take a while to do.
I wouldn't argue Black Glasses takes all that long, especially with these experienced runners. And going to Blackthorn isn't such a bad idea. I mean, it is more slots, and if you, at the most, if you're really desperate, you can always defeat Claire for the Master Ball. Although we do have Mineral Badge, which is more of a thing. So that Mineral Badge definitely syncs up with the Sailor a lot more, since the Sailor's in the Lighthouse.
There's
and
also,
trainers in the Lighthouse, so it looks like we're going to be at least aiming for those 3 goals.
Yeah, so we're definitely probably going to end up doing the Lighthouse, which means that Mineral Badge probably isn't that ineffective a goal to do, so we very well could see the runners go for that.
Do remember, both of our runners are going to have to main switch, because release starter before level 11 is on the card, and in a pretty good spot, being along the diagonals.
Not to mention that none of the starters were really that good in the first place, so we're definitely looking for something that we can run.
I mean, they started with the Pinsir, which is pretty decent. I mean, a little bit low on the HP, but its attack stat is really good.
Imagine taking a fully evolved Pokemon for your starter. Cringe. There is a perfectly good Crocodile right there.
I am not even going to dignify that with a response. See, it's perfectly good with T-Bolt and Vital Throw. One of those may be better than the other for this Pinsir.
Yeah.
So one of the advantages, actually, that they both, for taking the Pinsir, if you may not realize it, is that they're facing the Horsey from the rival. Which means, if they need Kingdra information and they don't have any Dragon information, guess who's going to have Kingdra?
That's
Rival
true, if you
4
want to
is
go
going to
fight
have
Rival 4.
Kingdra. Either the Rival 4, or if they are super desperate, they could even go for Rival 5. Please don't.
Yeah, let's not. Neither runner really found much that they're interested in so far, though, so that's definitely important to note. Mains may not be here.
I do believe Westa found an Abra in this 29, so it is a trade poke. So Abra is on 29, which is important information for them. And Westa's probably going to come back for that a little bit later. Or one of them found it. I'm pretty sure it was Westa, though. Yeah. Snorms considering the muck. There was one time me and Snorms were doing an item rando, and we both went with a special muck. I don't think I've been as frustrated as I've been with running that in a long time. It's runnable, just not the optimal thing to look for. Although special muck with stab sludge bomb will definitely do fine.
Yeah, I saw stab sludge bomb, mega kick. I think I saw thunderbolt on it.
It did have thunderbolt on it. This is a very thunderbolty ROM. And that's it's a Celebi. Some good experience for this sludge bomb.
We also are going to be looking for flying types over the course of the ROM, and flying types can be one of the harder types to catch in terms of getting a couple. Not too bad, but definitely want it to be on the lookout for it. It's not going to be like a free goal.
Wait. Did this pincer just learn Mega Horn on level up?
Oh no. I mean, you still don't want to keep it, right? Like, that goal is too important.
Oh no, he's gonna find something else. Most likely. I am still more surprised that Storms is taking the Sludge Bomb muck, but I guess it's better than nothing. I do wonder though if Ysta, I guess when it's a Sludge Bomb Mega Horn TM that came from their starter, I think. So,
Oh.
It definitely makes Muck a lot more runnable, I think. I do question
I would question the decision from Ysta to teach it, yeah.
He may have just given up on that goal. Which is probably not the best idea, but it's something.
Yeah, it'll definitely cause his routing to be a little bit more problematic, but if he's able to pull it off, I mean, this pincer's a pretty good main.
Alright, so he's caught Togepi. Is there babies on the card?
I'm not quite sure why he did that.
It's definitely not for evolving.
I mean, if he's planning on maining... If Ysta's planning on maining the pincer, then just having another Pokemon in your party, it literally doesn't matter which one, is probably the argument for catching that Togepi.
So here you can see a little bit of the difference where Ysta went first because he's a higher level. The Muck is going much slower than the Pichu. Oh, and unlucky. The Bone Rush hit too many times.
Yeah, and that's definitely the payoff. Like, Ysta's main is probably better at this point than a Muck, like, almost certainly. But, I mean, that Muck's gonna give Snorms a goal, so we'll definitely have to see.
Oh, the critical hit. Oh, that just sunk Snorms. This is the problem with going in right away with not much experience, unfortunately. I do wonder though, because we'll have to keep an eye out on ysta, because this is a lot of experience in this gym right now. And it's very possible that by the time he beats Faulkner, his pincer will be level 11.
Yeah, he could maybe do some like switching around to try and split the experience between his party, but A, that's slow, B, why?
I think he might just be hoping for something. And alright, so Snorms just weakened the Pichu enough to should be able to live Bone Rush as long as it doesn't hit 5 times. Very good, and takes care of it. Oh, and yeah, no, it's level 11 now, so he is committed for the long haul.
He's committed to it, yeah. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite him. Like I said, if he's able to route around it, this is a good main, and not having to search for a main for the rest of the realm is a big deal.
I think it's actually more painful for him because he had Vileplume information from this gym. I think at that point I would have considered just doing something, but it's too late for that goal now.
Yeah.
I've never really seen someone really super commit to this kind of thing, with it being in diagonal, and that's gonna be rough. Because that's blocking 3 bingos, not just 2. But, you know, either way, this is going to be kind of something different and interesting, so all for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely kind of a bold strategy, and, you know, at this point, like, I mean, part of the argument that you can give is, like, at this point in the tournament, it's so late in, you're going to have to get a little lucky to win it, no matter what you do. And if this is the luck that ysta choose to bet on himself having, then so be it.
So he's catching more baby pokes. I guess it's for 25 owned, and just committing to that already. Although, it does seem a little strange to commit to that before, while also robbing yourself of the diagonal possible.
Yeah, I mean, it is a corner goal, so that goal is worth 3 bingos, but you've already eliminated the possibility of one of them.
I mean, at this point, I think he's mostly committed to column 1. So, I mean, and I guess you never know. I mean, one of Storm's weak points is that he tends to repel a lot. And when you repel a lot, that means you don't get information sometimes. And maybe ysta's just betting on just taking advantage of your opponent's strategies. While it's good for going fast, there's been many times where I've seen Snorms struggle for getting 90 seen, or maybe even having the information that someone lucked into on this early route. I mean, I'm always for early repelling, but it could be, you know, it has seen some success in this tournament, and this could be one of those times.
Yeah, I mean, it's a trade-off. Every single step that you take with a repel is potential information that you're losing, but you're gaining speed, so definitely one of the more kind of interesting decisions to go for. Also, part of the reason that ysta's doing this, thinking about it more, might be simply because he has a false swipe mon, and you know, like if you're using false swipe at this kind of rate, you're gonna be clicking false swipe, and then you're gonna be throwing a ball, and it's gonna get in. So, you know, if you're going to be going for that, I mean, this is about the fastest that you'll be able to accomplish this goal ever.
Oh, absolutely. I don't have any qualms with that. I just do question, though. I mean, a lot of the times you'll just luck into Pokemon, or you can find Pokemon as you're looking into places with ones you already have. So, but, I mean, committing to 25 owned is not too much of a mistake anyways. And there's a Golem! Wow! Not repelling paying off. and there's a lure ball for Storms. So unfortunately, lure ball is what Kurt gives you. So you're gonna need still need another ball.
Ysta choosing to hide that information from Snorms here. I
You
don't
didn't catch
think
it?
that's
Oh,
that bad a decision at all.
oh, he did.
Yeah,
Oh yes, he just killed it. So he's hiding right now the information of Golem and Trade a Pokemon. He's got pretty much row 4 on the lockdown. And these TMs are not any helpful for the runners, but at least they sell for good money.
Yeah.
Wysta might also be looking on the lookout for a rock type move. That is one of the fewer, least common moves to see. I think there's only 4 rock type moves in terms of rock throw, rock slide, sandstorm, and rock throw, rock slide, sandstorm. What am I missing? Oh, ancient power. That's it.
Ancient power, right.
But yeah, you can see how much the encounters have slowed down Wysta, who came in with a lead on that and is now very much far behind Storms, who just blitzed. But the other, on the same time, he's got the advantage of information that he's hiding right now. One of the things that's important is that sometimes you can hide, if you get a goal, even if you're not sure if you're gonna find it again, if you get the goal too early, you can sort of understand from your progress. You can it's possible to metagame where the other person is.
Yeah, so like if Wysta had caught that. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just going to explain, kind of as the example here, the reason Wysta didn't catch that Golem is that if he had caught it, Snorm, based on his own positioning, would have known that Wysta probably caught that thing somewhere in Union Cave. Like, maybe Slowpoke Well, but probably somewhere in Union Cave.
Oh my gosh, this Entei. I don't know what it did to... Oh, it body slammed.
Body slammed.
Oh. And this is why you sent her in Azalea Town. Suicune with Parasong, not a problem.
That's actually going to be a good source of XP there.
Yep. So now they're caught up. I didn't see what Entei had done, but that's okay.
Looks like it has Magnitude and Body Slam. This Entei is causing a real problem for the Muck.
Well, it's kind of interesting now that they've gone back and forth. In the early game, you can see these wild swings in lead, as some of them will struggle. But yeah, Entei with Body Slam is one of the strongest pokes to see right now.
Yeah, if Wysta doesn't struggle with it, that definitely is going to cut into Snorm's lead here a little bit. And it looks like he didn't struggle with it much, so that's good to see. If you're Wysta.
I honestly didn't see what happened with Storms the first time with the body slams, but I'm assuming it probably crit, and he was lowish HP.
Also could have been a high roll on Magnitude. That's
wait, he used Magnitude? Oh. Okay, never mind. That makes a lot more sense.
That's Staryu info, so that helps complete that row 4 goal.
I mean, assuming it's catchable, but yeah, that's very much a good sign for ysta and at all. Oh, completely. And so you'll see that Snorms and ysta are both going to give the white apricorn to Kurt, and then when the day rolls over, that'll be a fastball.
Yeah, both the runners employing that technique, so Kurt will be helping us out with our 5 different Pokeballs goal. Should also be noted that they will potentially be going to Blackthorn for Black Glasses, so that also gives them Ultra Balls, so that plus Kurt's Pokeball would complete the entirety of that goal if it does come to that.
Yeah, that should be. I mean, that's another reason why it's not so bad for the Black Glasses, because you are gonna be going to Blackthorn anyways.
Alright, let's see what Bugsy's got.
Your nemesis.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I think my nemesis is Morty.
No, you just don't fight him.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan of either.
I mean, Muck does have some slow speed, but I think the way that Storms is making it work is because Muck is very bulky, and bulk means you can take a lot more hits. It's not great. It's not a good substitute for speed, but if you're going second, at least you can live for that, right?
Yeah, and Muck has decent attacking stats, so.
The one downside though is that it does not learn moves like at all for first 20 levels. It does not learn moves like at all.
Yeah, the good thing though is that it has Sludge Bomb, it has Thunderbolt. In a second here, if Snorms chooses to go for it, it'll have Headbutt. You don't need much else.
I mean, he does have Mega Horn on it already, so and Mega Kick. I mean, obviously, I would take Headbutt over Mega Kick, but you know, if you're going for high damage, it can't go wrong. I mean, his main attacking move is going to be Sludge Bomb for all intents and purposes intense. I'm actually more concerned about the Pinsir. While its attack is high, its HP is critically low. And that's always one of the problems with it, is that it can outspeed, but if you don't kill, you're going to die. I think Pinsir's base HP is close to 50. It's something really bad.
Okay, so Muck didn't have a problem with that, but Pinsir very much could. That's a Jolteon with Zap Cannon on Rival.
I mean, Zap Cannon still hurts, nonetheless. Although, I think the reason why it didn't die is because the Reflect was set up.
Yeah.
Which shouldn't be an issue for ysta, because he should be able to probably kill it. Oh, not if he gets put aside. Oh, no. The real problem is that flamethrower. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Weista's gonna have a real problem with this thing.
Storms is more on the lucky side that it was only wasting time using Zap Cannons. Yeah, and Weista just wipes.
Yeah, if that Muck had gotten sung to sleep as well, we could have been in a very different situation for the Muck here.
Instead, it was just paralyzed.
Snorms wasting no time teaching Cut to the pincer, so we're going to be committed to keeping this pincer around for a while, but it'll never get levels, so we're not worried about losing the goal.
Yeah, as long as he's careful about that. And he's just gonna skip Headbutt, you know, and I can respect that because, let's be honest, Strength and Surf are coming soon. And he's got a good enough moveset in the Sludge Bomb, T-Bolt, Mega Horn. I think the only problem he's gonna have is Magnetons, which a Mega Kick or Headbutt don't solve, but a Surf would.
Alright, and we got Kenya now.
Our runners are still on very good pace. I mean, sub 30 Whitney is gonna be is always really good to see.
We still don't have a ton of information on Pokes, especially for Snorm's side.
Don't know what that Kenya is, but it's a snaky thing. Oh, it's a Dratini!
Oh,
that is a goal.
That's a goal. Bye, Pincer.
And... it was taught cut for a little bit and then released.
Is Weista still not repelling through forest?
I think he's committed. I mean, knowing he's locked himself out of the release starter, he's committed at this point to trying to find anything, something like Melting Taros or anything that could help him out. I'm wondering though, because neither of our runners really picked up any money items, and they haven't really been doing stuff. How are they going to come up with the cash for the Game Corner Pokes? We're gonna have to be very stingy about that, and Weista's been buying a lot of Pokeballs, and I don't think either of them have been picking up any money items for that. Oh, never mind, there's a Charcoal that Weista just picked up, and there's always a free one for them to pick up as well for another 4,900.
I wonder if picking up Headbutt was worth it just to sell it later.
It wouldn't sell for much, it would sell for like 500.
Okay.
I think like 500. All the given TM, a lot of those given TMs don't sell for much. But it could have been worth it. But yeah, it does look like Weista just committing to the no repel strategy.
I mean, he'll save money on repels. Not sure that's a big investment, but he will.
What really does surprise me though is Storms is still in very good pace with this Muck, and a lot of people, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't sleep on Muck. It's just not the kind of Pokemon that I would kind of imagine to have this kind of, well, ease through most of the gyms. I mean, because you are going second. And to be honest, it's probably not most people's first choice of runnable pokes, even with Sludge Bomb.
I'm a little confused by Weista's play here.
Well, right now he's going for the trainers on National Park.
Oh, right, that is on the card. Okay.
Although, again, it's not as strong as it could be because release starter is no longer a possibility for him.
So,
It does give info though, but
yeah, so I don't know if you saw it, but the Octillery just used Ancient Power against him. So that's going to be important for him to note going forward.
that'll be good. You just has to be careful about it getting that level because it's around level 25 is when Octillery learns 3 moves. So it's unlikely for it to have anything. Oh, and that Miltank's the 100 coin poke.
Oh.
That's center goal. Oof. This is gonna be rough for ysta.
Yeah, that's going to really smooth out Snorm's path, and that's definitely going to make this race a lot harder for ysta.
Because at this point, Storms knows he has row 2 in the back. He has, most likely, bottom left to top right in the... Actually, he does have bottom left, top right in the back. He has a good chance of having column 2 in the... Oh, doesn't even matter. It's just center goal.
Oh, okay.
It still is gonna hurt Weiss a lot because that means he no longer has a guaranteed diagonal. But he does have the information for the other diagonal, actually, with the trade of Pokemon. So that's pretty big. I am a little surprised Storms is picking up that item finder right now, but it's because he is a fan of not wasting goals, which I think most people should be not a fan, but I think he's pretty much knows he's gonna... Actually, do they have information on Electabuzz James Magmar?
I don't think so. I mean, he technically has information on Magby, but I don't think you want to be doing that.
Yeah, that's a level 30 evolution, unless it's a shiny or a roamer. You're gonna be hard pressed for that. But yeah, good catch on the move. Ancient Power on Octillery. But yeah, Octillery learns 3 moves at 25. So if it's beyond that, it's unlikely to have that move still.
Yeah, but that's definitely something we'll want to see ysta dex and see if he can find it.
It's a good point in the chat that, you know, the item finder's not going to give away where his Milting Tauros is. ysta knows where that is going to know where that is. But I guess I wasn't sure if they had the commitment for that, and I know Storms likes to sometimes hold off on getting goals that directly tell his opponent like that where he is, if he doesn't need to do it, especially when it's so free. I didn't realize the Mega Horn would be so strong to go against, to one-shot that Butterfree, even though it's not very effective at all. It goes to show you why the Pinsir's attacking strength, which is why ysta chose to run it.
Yeah, also shows how low Butterfree's defenses are, honestly.
It goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
So now I think Storms will teach Surf to the Smog as it'll run out its moveset.
Yeah, not really much of a reason not to.
Oh no, he's opting not to. Okay.
Yeah, and Snorm's gonna go ahead and use a Repel here and teach Surf and Cut to the Dratini. Since he'll want both of those moves on the Dratini eventually, and he was already in his bag, the repel is for Burn Tower.
I was more surprised that he he used the bicycle from the menu there.
Yeah, I assume it was just because he was already in his bag, but yeah, me too.
That poison barb is gonna be really nice for Snorms there.
And now ysta sees where Snorms got this goal. Oh, Cubone Diglett on Rival.
Very good.
That's huge.
That's gonna help with both row 1 and column 4. Although row 1 is gonna be the kind of thing, since I don't think Snorms has seen any of the trade pokes yet.
Yeah, and we haven't really seen enough flying types to feel super comfortable about row 1 yet. Column 4, we haven't seen Delibird, Gligar, or Sneasel as far as I'm aware. So while that goal is nice to have and that information is nice to have, it might not actually mean too much. But that's Magmar information as well for Storms, and that's actually a big deal.
That's huge. That's column 2 right there for him. Roaming time. Who's that Pokemon? Get ready for those guesses, folks. That's some really good roamers, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if Snorms tries to find one. Although going to the center means no.
Looks like he also feels like he needs more points.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that Raikou was a Cloyster.
Oh.
It's either Cloyster or Fearow. And I think that's the important one for them, actually. I honestly wish I could know more. I thought I sort of knew the other ones, but it's kind of escaping me now as I was so focused on the first one.
Yeah, assuming that Staryu is catchable, not really going to be that big a deal, but yeah, either way.
Well, I mean, Cloyster is a nice goal for them, and getting that would confirm column 1.
True.
Don't you love having Megacorn for Celebes?
Oh, don't hurt my BB.
The Onion Wizard deserves to die.
That's a little cruel.
I'm just not a nice person.
Well, we already knew that. That's Surf for Ysta. I do not think Pinsir will be learning Surf anytime soon.
No.
He is going to go ahead and teach it to Chikorita here, though. Since we're in the bag. It's a Shuckle!
It has Protect.
It's a Shuckle with Protect!
Alright, I'll go get a new comm partner go with me. Sorry, Strife. But yeah, I'm really trying to figure out what ysta's plan is to come back here. Because, I mean, he's got some really important information, don't get me wrong. It's just, it's just gonna be much more difficult because, unfortunately, that release the starter is blocking some important goals.
Oh yeah, I definitely think Snorms has a... I mean, in addition to the fact that he is ahead story-wise, like, he's ahead by quite a couple fights here at this point. In addition to that, though, that one goal is giving him such a huge advantage right now.
In case you didn't know where Miltank was, Morty's got your back.
No, this is just further showing how pointless Morty is. The only information he gives is stuff we already had.
You're right.
Useless, Morty. Useless. And ysta is already in his Pokedex. Okay. So Magmar is in... Okay. Neither of those locations are great, but both are doable. So we have Magmar in Mortar and Dark Cave. So we're already probably going to Blackthorn side Mortar for Black Glasses. So that's probably where you're going to find it. You don't really want to be searching Mortar for that.
Vileplume was on Route 42, so that's not a problem.
And in Mortar info and
I don't know if he checked Cubone.
I don't think that goal is necessarily in either of the runners' routes at this point, so not a huge deal, but definitely good to have.
Oh, did ysta never pick up Kenya? I'm realizing he doesn't have Dragon marked.
He probably actually didn't, because I don't think we've seen him visit PC, and his party would have been full.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. I mean, maybe he knows where it is, but I'm hoping he finds that out.
Yeah, I mean, if he knows that Snorms has that reputation of repelling everywhere and not going for things like that, he probably has to know that Snorms didn't just catch it randomly in the wild, right? And Snorms
Snorms marked Dragon type at the same time as releasing a starter, so I think that's a very good sign that it's a gifted Pokemon.
More Digletts. And here's the sailor whose phone number we need.
Snorms did not pick up the good rod because I think he's thinking it may not be in his path. But he does have that sailor's phone number. Just in case.
Also, if he has to climb the tower a second time, he might choose to not fight the 8th trainer here and hide where he is. I don't know if there's a ton of merit to doing that, but he could do it.
More information on what? Sorry.
If he wants to hide the fact that he is in Olivine right now, he potentially could fight only 7 of the 8 trainers and just get the 8th one on coming back from Mineral Badge.
Yeah. Also, yikes, that Muck used counter. I didn't even remember Snorms' Muck having counter. Must have been taught over with Mega Horn.
Also, we don't want to miss that that last trainer that Snorms just fought had a Shelter, so
Yeah, so that's also
if
very
we need
good.
that. Yep. So we have both Shelter and Starmie info, so that goal, more than likely at this point, is going to be feasible.
Oh, there's the dragon
there's
type.
Kenya.
Ysta should know at this point. Oh, and he marks it.
Yep, there we go. Gligar. Oh, that's pretty big.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's gonna be very good info for row 3 if Snorms finds a rock move. Although, he does not know about that Octillery with the Ancient Power.
Yeah, I honestly think that, assuming that Ysta will actually get it, that Gligar info is a really big deal for Ysta and kind of a good thing to have for Snorms. But really, it's good for Ysta because that'll basically guarantee him row 3 as well as column 4. Or, no, because he doesn't have
No,
starter.
he can't do column 4.
Yeah.
That's the one column he cannot do.
Yeah, but it does give column 4 to Snorms as well. And Snorms dropping down to fight the last trainer here.
I think he still needs to fight one more, actually. Because he skipped the Bird Keeper.
I don't know.
Basically, you have to fight every trainer except for the Bird Keeper if you want to do that.
So, did he skip the Bird Keeper and the drop-down guy?
No, he's still in the fight. No, he fought the drop-down guy. Or actually, no. I think he did skip him.
I don't know then.
I'm gonna have to go back to the VOD to check.
Well, we'll know because Snorms will mark the goal.
Still have to double check though. We've had a couple of people preemptively mark it. That's gonna be double checking that.
Yeah, no harm in double checking. Oh, he went back to fight this guy. Okay, that'll be his 8.
Wait, which guy did he go back to fight?
The stairs down after the drop-down guy.
Right. But I'm worried. Did he fight the one where you right by that one single item that you usually skip?
That I don't know. So Snorms taking care of the menu right before surfing out of Olivine here. Typically the things you want to do in that menu are use 1 repel, teach strength if you have not yet, teach surf if you have not yet. Waste on the Shelter Trainer.
Grabbing Chucky, very good.
Let's see what Shucky is today. Secret Potion acquired. Grab a couple hypers while you're at it. Ysta deciding to show a trainer the power of the danger noodle.
Indeed, fear the danger noodle. Not to be confused with the Boop Snoop.
Alright, and Ysta is on the Gligar trainer now. So Snorms definitely does have a significant lead here. Definitely something that Ysta can come back from, but at this point I will say that, like, I do think it kind of is at this point in the ROM where we need something to go wrong for Snorms in order for Ysta to catch the lead back.
I mean, do remember though, Ysta has information though on Golem and Abra.
Very true.
So that's still a possibility.
Yeah.
And I'm still verifying the battles. There's just one trainer I'm looking for him to have fought, and I'm pretty sure he did, but we'll verify before anything.
Yeah, so while you're doing that, I'm gonna sit here and look and see what we think Snorm's path is going to be. So, for Snorms, we have column 2 is guaranteed. BLTR. You're probably gonna end up going for call 1. You're probably gonna end up going for row 2. Let's see. Without having the trade poke information.
That's a Sunflora. So happy to be here.
Very happy.
Shoutouts to the time Ysta and Sunflora in this tournament. It was even to a win, too.
Your Snorms at this point, you're probably 1 or 2 more goals in order to guarantee that you can finish.
And that's a really good Storm time. And yes, Snorms did indeed fight all the trainers needed. I just was looking out for a specific one part of the fight, and he's dead. Yeah, so very good. Sorry.
Explosion TM Chuck.
He just wants you to have a blast.
That was horrible. I've never heard one that bad.
I don't know. I'm sure you've done one that bad though.
You're probably right.
Couldn't ever be referencing a clip.
Oh, don't worry about that one. Don't worry about that one.
Oh, I think it was a self-destruct explosion movie used.
So, Ysta marking Wholesaler. Okay, so let's see. So if you're Snorms right now, you have enough information to complete column 2, BLTR, column 1, and row 2. I think.
And then he's just hoping for the trade. He's hoping for a trade poke at this point.
Yeah, you want either a trade poke or Ferret Kadabra, possibly.
Either of those would lead him to a 5 thing, or a 5th bingo, or just finding more flying types. We've really not seen all that many flying types. We've seen Charizard, maybe a couple others, but really not that many.
Yeah, other things that Snorms could be on the lookout for that would give him a really easy finish would be if you find a Pokemon with a Rock-type move. If he finds the Golem or Rhydon that Ysta already found, that would also be pretty big.
I don't know if the Golem Rhydon would actually do well for Storms, because even though he saw the Octillery, it didn't live to use Ancient Power on him.
Yeah, but that would give him row 4.
If he finds a trade poke.
If he... Oh, true. Sandstorm, here to waste everybody's time.
Yeah. Even though we have no animations turned on, that still makes it through. Although, wait, that's a rock type move! And that was used by the Gator here?
No, it was the Pokemon before.
The Meryl, or...?
The Meryl, yeah.
Alright, well, there's your rock type move. Just find a Meryl and level it up.
Yeah, and that was level 26. I'm not familiar enough with Meryl's move set.
Well, no, it's level 30 Meryl. He's on Jasmine. She has 230s and a 35. So, it should have it.
You might actually have to level it up to get it there. At that rate.
I mean, yes, but a rock type move is a rock type move, and that would guarantee him a bingo.
Yeah, that probably ends up giving him.
I can't believe it took me so long to realize. I just have this inexplicable music just playing in my ears, though. Must be blocking out my thinking power. Oh, and that's an amulet coin. I think Snorms' money problems are solved. As long as he attaches it, he's got at least a couple more fights. Though. If he chooses to.
I mean, that's the problem, though. I don't think he has that many more fights.
And oh my gosh, it was a roaming Gligar!
Wait a minute.
Alright.
Oh my gosh.
So the other roamer was Cloyster. This roamer was a Gligar. I can't believe I didn't recognize that. I mean, I can. I don't ever recognize that Clyde, but oh my gosh. That's huge!
I mean, given that neither runner went for the roamers, they probably didn't recognize it either.
That's still pretty big, though. Like, deal. Holy cow!
Especially since he just found the right rock type move.
And the shiny is a Lucky Tongue. Unfortunately, not on the card, but could have been.
And it's dead.
If it had a rock type move, we don't know.
And Ysta teaching Fly and Sweet Scent now, so he won't be too far behind.
I mean, at this point, they're still, both of them got an hour in, so that's still really big. And Storms is doing his checks of stuff. Staryu's on Route 33. That's really good. That's really 7 slots. Shelter is in Tin Tower, Mortar, and Alf.
Yeah, not as I would go for the Staryu. Grabbing the charcoal while he's here.
Yep, that's more money. Yeah, Magmar is not pretty, but at least we have Dexter and Peepons, which means that at most it can be 10 slots. And Westa confirming the Staryu's on 33. Oh, there's a Skarmory, that's a flying type. And it could be going for something owned.
I don't know.
Come on, Danger Noodle, you got this.
Are you worried enough about flying types at this point? I mean, I don't know.
It's not so much the flying types you're worried about. It's a nice flying type, but you have to remember, 25 owned is on his path.
That's true.
So it's just
so you might
double
as well
bonus.
Grab it. Yeah.
And that's a Meryl.
He was probably
well,
gonna look for that later.
I don't know when it learns moves, but that... Oh, he's running away
Waste to
from
finds
it,
a
though.
Starmie.
Yeah, that's... Wow, that's pretty big. Where is he? Is that on Route 43?
No, he's in the water in the first room in Mortar.
Oh, he was looking for that Magmar. Wow. That's huge. I do wonder though if that Mara would have had the rock type move. I don't know when it learns moves though. But Storms is not concerned about it.
Learns moved by... Male learns moves at 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, 21, and 28, and 36.
Okay, so it would have forgotten it if it had it at that point.
Well, at this rate, it's not about forgetting it, because the Meryl that we found that had it was level 30, so we'd have to level it up.
Actually, no. Barrel doesn't learn all that many moves. Okay, so at level 6... 1, 2, 3, 4... Actually, no, it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, it would be at leveling up. So, very good call.
Oh, there's a Delibird.
And that's
Wait,
good. That's a flying
already...
type.
Yeah, it's a flying type, but Snorms already has the Gligar. Well, that's already 3 flying types for Snorms.
Wait, 3? Okay, so Gligar,
Delibird, Skarmory.
Skarmory, alright, duh. Ysta's only fighting that Starmie, which is funny.
I wonder if Snorms recognized that Sandstorm was the rock type move.
Well, I'm right, but at that point we've already
Cypher,
pointed out that it wouldn't have had it at level 6.
Yeah, he could always level it up though.
That's a little farther level up, and that's a 4th flying type. You were worried about flying types. See, it's easy. Just look for a different Pokemon and find 3 different flying types here.
Yeah, just look for a Starmie and find every flying type.
Well, Staryu, but yeah.
Whatever. and a wild Valkyrie has appeared. And we run.
Alright, so... He's found 5 of the slots, one of them not being Staryu. So there's only one other slot that he doesn't know about.
If he's found 5 slots, wouldn't there be 2 more?
Well, he knows that the Staryu's here.
Oh, yeah. White's still looking for the last slot.
Only finding Houndooms and Starmies. And Storms gives up. Guess he's gonna go for the King's Rock now.
Yeah.
And maybe he'll find something else.
I just don't know what he does without finding that Staryu Starmie.
Well, there's a Murkrow for Ysta if he cares about flying types, but I think he's given up on that one. There's Storms' King's Rock.
Golbat for Ysta.
At what point do you just commit to flying types? Even if you haven't seen all that many. 2 is better than none, and you have Cubone Diglett information.
I mean, you have Cubone Diglett information, but we don't have information on Hallelujah, so you'd have to climb the tower. We don't have Furret Kadabra information. So, I mean, it kind of depends on if you think you need to commit to climbing the tower.
see. Well, okay, so Snorms is a little short on money still.
Yeah. Granted,
After all of
BLTR
his TMs, but he does still have that amulet coin.
Yeah. I was gonna say, granted, BLTR, I think at this point is... I mean, it's probably on Snorm's path.
It's most
So-
definitely on his path.
Yeah, so climbing the tower might already be... Like, getting that Hallelujah goal might already be on his radar. So that might be part of... Like, he might just be slotting in Road Run right now.
Alright, so he's
And
looking
he
for the
dexes
Magmar. I wonder if I guess he's not checking the Meryl information. Even though he's got rock... He knows it has a rock type move. Checking for Gloom. A little bit better... no, I think
you just go for the Vile Plume on the route outside of Mortar.
Cubone is in Burn Tower and Tin Tower.
Diglett 10.
Diglett's right here on Route 44.
The point though is at this point, if you're dedicated to climbing Tin Tower, having things be in Tin Tower is actually not that bad because that's only 7 slots.
Yeah. Even so, I mean, Burn Tower is not a bad idea either. Although
No,
Storms
not
is
at all.
repelling here. I understand he wants to go through, but at this point, I'd love for more flying types, and he, and I just think that would have been a better thing. But I don't like to repel late game, even if it costs me, because at this point, there's usually something in Ice Path. Although in this time, neither of his information showed, so I guess that makes some sense.
Well, he also plans on doing a lot of sweet scenting later, so he might just be betting on getting everything he needs while clicking sweet scent a bunch of times anyway.
I mean, that's fair. And there's an Ultra Ball, doesn't even need to buy one. He did pick up his fastball.
So at this point, he's probably just going for and a smoke ball.
That
Not
doesn't
actually a
count.
Pokeball.
Unfortunately, that
Magmar
does
on
not
screen
count.
for Ysta.
Finally, he finally finds it. I don't know if Storms has any Great Balls. But you can always buy some here.
Yeah, that's easy to buy. Yep, there you go. That should be 5.
Yep, and he marks it.
That is, of course, assuming he has a Pokeball in his pack, which I assume he does.
He most certainly does.
I would not be repelling here.
I mean, he can always Sweet Scent.
Yeah, I guess so.
And plus, he's gonna check for the Magmar anyways, the information there. But yeah, you're right. It could be something.
He might just be ensuring, like, his knowledge of the movement to Black Glasses guy in the dark.
Yeah, that too.
Yep,
Yeah,
there
because
you go.
taking counters is just ugh.
Did he already dex?
He did not dex which side it is.
Yeah, he's doing that now. Okay.
Oh, he has
Oh,
the
it's
Marrow
on the
caught.
other
I
side.
guess he did catch the Marrow.
He did. He caught it later.
I guess I missed that part.
Oh,
Yep, and that
no,
was
poor
Violet's
Ysta.
side. What is he
He
looking for
spends
here?
all. I don't know, but he spent
Oh,
all
probably
that
the
time
Vile
sweet scenting for a Magmar and just found a Jinx.
Oof. Yeah, Violet Plume is rough.
Oh, that's right. He's looking for Vileplume here.
Slugma.
Snorm's clicking Sweet Scent in the Violet side here. I kind of would prefer... Oh, well, there's a Victory Bell.
That works. Wait a second. Both Victor Bell and Vileplume here?
What I was going to say is, Snorm's clicking Sweet Scent here. There is water tiles on this side of Dark Cave in addition to the land tiles. So I would kind of prefer he be clicking Sweet Scent in the water right now first, but honestly, it's not that big a deal either way.
I mean, I think now he's seen about 4 slots, so he's gonna probably start to the water now. It's just, you know, kind of doing what's easy again.
That makes sense. There's a shiny for ysta.
And, well, both runners have critical hit murder in it, so it no longer exists.
Magmar on stream for Snorms.
Wow, that's level 5. That's a 10%. This is a really rare slot, actually, too.
But it's level 5, he could have repelled for it, though.
Well, this is in the water, though.
Yeah.
Alright, so ysta did, of course, get the first bingo, but that's first of 5.
Yeah.
And Snorms is hot on his trail.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the screen right now. There's a good bit more pink than there is yellow there.
But strategically, though, you know, ysta does have information on the trade and Golem. If I remember correctly, because Snorms would have most definitely gone for the trade had he seen that Abra. So Snorms is also going to be in Route 42 here searching for it.
Wasn't he already? I think he's just returning to the scene.
No, this is ysta was here.
Oh,
Snorms
right. I was thinking of what was it, 33?
No, I think he gave up on that
type?
part. Flying type, indeed, yes. So this would be his 4th?
Oh no.
But no, 5th.
I believe 5th, yeah. ysta doing his
So what's
Dark
the
Cave
oh no
movement
about?
for black glasses.
Sorry, what was the oh no we got? I missed it.
The what? I was just commenting that ysta is doing his black glasses movement now. Snorms also finds the victory bell.
Who needs that Vileplume information anyways, when you've got Victory Bell? Although, we got double crit on that Fury Swipe, so... We're going back there, so we're staying here until he finds another one.
Yeah,
and ysta's going back for that Abra Abra you saw earlier.
Understandable. There it is.
Wow, that's really quick.
Have we seen ysta dex the Octillery?
Not as far as I can tell.
I do wonder.
Alright, as long as he doesn't double crit 5 turns, he should be able to get that. And this will be bingo number 1 for Snorms as well. Alright, And he should have enough money for the game corner pokes. If not, he's gonna go to Ho side. We have not checked for the moves yet, but I'm sure that'll come later. And I don't know what Weiss looking for here. Did he find something else in here? Oh, you know what? He's catching a double for Kadabra. Of course.
Oh, that
This
makes
is
sense.
the one thing we totally overlooked.
Yeah.
It's only
no, that
level
makes sense.
16 evolution, and he's probably gonna end up going to Ho Liga anyways for that Calm 5. And they've got the experience share. Although Snorms did sell his experience share actually, which is for 1500. So this could be good for Weista. Although he's gonna need a lot more money.
Yeah, but it's good to see that Abra is giving Weista a bigger advantage than we even thought.
I mean, okay, so he may not need column 5. Okay, so he's got row 5, row 4, column 2, column 1, column 3? Wait, no, yeah, column 3 he can do.
For Weista or for Snorms?
For Weista.
Well, Weista also has a TLBR.
Oh, that's right, never mind. So never mind, he doesn't need column 3, so row 1, column 1, column 2, row 4, row 5.
You're on the wrong trade, my guy.
Whoops! Whoopsies!
Oh no.
But he's getting the experience share now. So this is actually going to be really close. Because Weista just needs to find the golem again.
Yeah.
And hope he has... Actually, he doesn't even need the rock type move. He just needs the golem.
Whereas I think
and to get those levels, which he can get by fighting Jasmine.
Yeah. So as far as Snorms needs Holugia. That's what he's looking for right now. He needs the Cloister Starmie. He needs I mean, if he decides to go this route, he needs 25 owned, he needs 3 game corner, and he needs a rock type.
He could avoid doing 25 Cloister Starmie if he goes for 25 owned and finds a rock type move.
Sure.
Hey, hello, Dawn fan. That's a rock type move! Hello there.
Will count.
This significantly boosts Snorm's chance of winning.
Yeah.
That immediately gives him bingo number 2. Kind of hard to kill. It's kind of hard to kill a Dawnfen with physical moves. It's very bulky.
Yeah.
Not to say it's special moves, but yep. Now he's just gonna look for Cubone Diglett. Or I guess he's skipping it. He's just going for the Ho-Lugia. Might even get. I guess he can just go for Burn Tower. Taking a little bit of a long trek around. I think he sort of forgot you could skip around that. That happens sometimes when you play item randos a lot lately. Because you do those item detours. Not a problem though. But I'm yawning a lot more than I should be. Perhaps I'm trying to make you sleepy too. In two turns.
You didn't have to do that.
I didn't have to, but maybe I want to.
Oh no. Alright, what's the hello? I'm betting on a Kakuna.
Oh no, you summoned the giant giant Kakuna?
Ah, it was a horse. A horse.
Pony. My little pony. My little pony. I'm gonna save everyone's ears by not singing the rest of that song.
But then how will we know he will always be in your heart?
Alright, so Snorms
Gligar is a Gligar.
just needs, well, Cubone Diglett, I think at this point he's going for.
Cubone, Diglett, 3 game corners, and his last flying type.
Yep, first floor, very easy. And it looks like the Abra was not enough for... The Kadabra was not able to be obtained by just beating Jasmine. That makes sense with her low experience pokes. And he's trying to beat up some Pokemon on Route 33. Or trying to find something there.
Yeah,
but he has Delibird information. Wow.
No, he doesn't need to start you.
Also, hello,
Zappy
Zapdos.
That's the last flying type.
Is it?
I think it is.
We'll ask him to confirm. Also, Ysta finding the Golem again. Really simple. Easy. No problem. Oh, looks like it is. We'll ask to double check though. At the end. I think it is though. Because Zapdos, Delibird. Right, you got 3 there, 4.
Zapdos, Delibird, Skarmory,
Scyther.
Scyther, Gligar. Can't remember the 6th.
We'll ask him to check after the race.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Weiss did not complete a trade yet because he just hasn't gone back to Goldenrod. Once he does, though, he'll be fine.
Finding additional trainers, though, for those extra juicy experience. And Storms is just catching, because he needs pokes.
Weiss just checking in on all the optional trainers, making sure they're having a good day.
Or having a day, because he's taking your lunch money.
While stealing kids' lunch money is important.
I mean, Ysta... I don't know if Ysta needs the Rock-type moves. Although, he ran from the Delibird, didn't he?
I don't remember.
Because he doesn't have it marked. I mean, it's not on his path, I guess, actually, because he just needs to trade. And 25 owned. He may pull this off.
He could.
He's got 23 owned!
Kind of on where he's at. Oh,
well, hold on.
Wow, this is gonna be close.
He can just evolve a Pokemon. This trade is gonna be huge for him.
Have any stone in it?
Actually, doesn't even need that. Just get Bill's Poke. Weiss has got this. This is huge. You know, I didn't think he would have committed it, but he's got this.
Oh, that's right. Because assuming that the trade is for a Pokemon he doesn't have yet, then yeah, that's it.
And there's the Lugia. You never need
Oh,
to
there's the
climb up the
Lugia.
tower. That's another flying type. I think if this Storms would definitely have 7. Alright, so Weista's trading.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think it's for a Vile Plume if I saw correctly in the menu, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, that's a Vileplume. Holy cow! He didn't even.
Yeah. Didn't even need the Victor Bell.
Wow.
Also, it's a good thing he found that Victor
No
Bell
wasted
instead of
goals
for the Vile
either.
Plume. No wasted goals. Oh my God.
Who needs release starter when you can just do this? Wow, this is huge. 25 owned. And GG.
GG to Weista with a time of 124.
GG. Wow. I'm gonna have to double check on the trainers, but I'm pretty sure he fought all of them as well.
That cleanup is not okay.
Yeah, that was insane. Congratulations to our winner, Weista, joining us here.
How many teams showed up after I guessed it differently. But
So you commit to that pincer starter really hard. Were you at any point thinking, oh gosh, this is a mistake?
no, because I'm against Snorms, so I have to do something. So, except
Well, okay.
he got like a 32 item finder. It was ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
he was
certainly
going
did
with
something.
that muck.
Okay, so you saw muck, or I guess I saw the muck early, on the way back or something. But yeah. I mean, Megahorn Pincer is hard to resist. Yeah, I mean, I kind of had like a backwards route since I had False Swipe early and I knew I couldn't keep it the whole race, so had to catch a bunch of things early, and it just turned out to be a perfect amount of Pokemon at the end. But
Yeah, you got really walled by that Magmar, although Storm still was unable to find the Staryu on Route 33. Although you found
Yeah.
plenty of Star Me's, though, trying to find that Magmar in Mount Mortar.
I want to know what the odds are that, because the water 10% took like 20 encounters, and then the floor took like 20 encounters. I think I started at like 59 on my counter, and it was like 109 by the time I finished. It was, yeah, I'm not happy about like the feelings of that cleanup, because that was very triggering. I really wanted to throw something when Jinx showed up after that, like 42.
Oof.
Oh,
like-
wait, hold on.
It was a swag cargo, that wasn't a melt
Snorms?
taking 100 points.
Alright, here's the real thing, because Snorms could still, by our community standards, win the race, because he just bought a Mag Cargo, and he has black glasses in his inventory, as marked by the bingo card, and he's already in Goldenrod to rename it. Come on, Snorms, do it.
Yeah, he's... But yeah, you finding that Abra on Route 29 was huge. He did not ever see it. And then the Golem in Union Cave, like, you not repelling. We were down. I was wondering if it was going to pay off, but it paid off big time for you.
I get the gold right. Yeah, I mean, finding the Abra early, like, basically helped me commit to releasing the starter, because that's 2 golds right there. There's a lot of late game goals on the diagonal, so yeah, the only thing that ended up not working for me was, like, because I committed to that, I thought I was going to have to do game corner pokes early on, and so I was picking up all the items, and then turns out everything was given to us for free, so
Yeah.
Gee,
Yeah. GG to Snorms. We'll be getting him in for an interview here in just a moment.
but yeah, you really turned out that cleanup phase lot. GG Storms.
It was so stupid. Like, I spent 10 minutes looking for that Magmar. Then I go to 42 and I find a Jinx. I'm looking on 42 for a Bio, a Victory Bell. And then I get the Abra to trade it in, and it's a Biofilm. Like, everything was just backwards.
Yeah, so GG Snorms. Yeah, wow. What's your, you know, you really ran that muck well, and I was a doubter, but you proved me wrong.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Stab Sludge Bomb does the job. Yeah, I don't know. I had a similar experience, like, to ysta013 there, but it sounds like going all the way up to get the 60 and then finding the Lugia in Burn Tower after. So, big dumb decision by me to look for the Cubone after. Eventually, when it showed up.
And you know, it was amusing to me because we were wondering throughout, like, okay, nobody's found any flying types, and then there's 3 of them on Route 33, and there's like a bajillion of them on all the other routes too, and you know,
Mount
Bird
Mortar.
Tower and everywhere else.
Mount Mortar was horrible, yeah.
And then
Yeah, I mean,
right, and
Route
then
42
you got
had the Dodrio as well. That's right.
And then you got the Roamer Gligar.
And then the Delibird, like, right after.
Yeah, the Delibird right after.
And I was more surprised that none of you guys tried. I'm pretty sure the other roamer was a Cloyster.
It was, yeah. So both the Romans were on the card. Well, actually, all 3 40s were on the card because the Donphan had a rock move.
Although that nice Fortress also had a rock move.
Oh, early on?
So I just saw that. So yeah, in high, like I might have won if I'd looked for the Cubone first, got the Lugia there, gone straight to game corner, got the move there. Like I might have been able to if I'd made that decision. Yeah.
Well,
But either way, GG. You guys have blacked out the card.
I guess we did.
Yeah, I didn't get Farret Kadabra or trade info or Golem right on it. I think.
29.
Oh, maybe I had Ryan.
Yeah, Abra was my first encounter, so yeah. Once I saw that there, it's like, oh hey, 2 goals.
Oh, okay,
And
so
then-
that's info on both of those, right?
And then for Golem, since I ran the pincer, I was catching things early, so I touched and false light early on, so I went Repel through Union and found Golem
Yeah,
there.
well, you couldn't have gotten that release the starter because you committed to that one, but other than that, wow, that was no wasted
Yeah, I
goals
assume that's
for
what you were
yours.
running.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, if I don't mark that goal, yeah. Stab Megahorn's too appealing. I don't know if you took that or a different
Yeah.
starter.
I took the pincer, I saw the Mega Horn, and was very, very tempted, but then caught the Muck on 29. I had Sludge Bomb, Mega Kick, and Thunderbolt, and I taught it Mega Horn, and it was more than serviceable. 55-minute Mineral Badge, I'll take that.
Yeah, that was amazing. And I was telling you the story of the one time we ran the special muck. This was significantly better than that time.
Yeah,
Special Muck's not good.
I mean, I waited until the first trainer in 30 or Route 30 before I committed.
Yeah.
I was hoping for something, but like I'm not gonna against norms. I'm not gonna stand around waiting for a main. So I had to just choose something to get going.
Yeah, I think this race was
Good
really.
call.
hinged
I appreciate
upon-
you eliminating me from the tournament. I was so ready to be eliminated.
Aren't we all?
You know, I feel
Yeah.
like that's the general theme of these. Is every time you're going like, finally, I'm free.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
you want to win, but at the same time, you want to be done too.
Yes.
If
I,
As long as we
I
get
don't
this
think
pretty-
anyone goes into the races trying to lose. Obviously, I wasn't trying to lose. But no, I'm still half glad this is over.
Yeah.
Uh,
Norms had like the longest amount of playing in the previous tournament, I guess. So time to give him a break. While I had a nice quick break in the first
well, it looks
tournament.
like
It is disappointing to ruin like the perfect losers bracket run though from the first round of losers.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
no,
mean,
you and
prediction.
Kevin. I mean, Kevin's still going
Yeah.
though.
Yes, he is.
Also, YC, you did point out, I guess this was a rematch of a group stage match. I think this is the
It was.
first time
And
we've
Weister
had
beat me
that.
both times.
Well, I kind of scammed you the first one. The first one you had 40 minutes of doing nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
This one was definitely a lot closer.
Yeah.
gosh. Wow, but thank you both, and, congrats, YSA, advancing to the next round. You have carried... Yes, top...
I think you're cutting out there, Snowbear.
Sorry. YSA, you've guaranteed yourself a top 4 spot, and, thank you again, Storms, for being part of this tournament.
No worries. Thank you for having me.
I think that's all the questions I've got. We do have our next race on here. Tomorrow, 5 p.m., Montebank versus Athena, winners finals. Be there.
Yeah, it'll be a really good match.
But yeah. Sorry, any last comments from our runners? And thank you. Please make sure to follow them
Nothing
both.
from me.
All right. Well, if we don't have any more comments, thank you all for joining us here on Speed Gaming, and again, hope to see you back for our winners finals match tomorrow. Please do follow both of the runners and the commentators if you feel so inclined. And until then, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.
See you then. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.